Heard an interview you want to hear again? Want to have your say via email? Head to mtr1377.com.au. This is thanks to Springvale Caravans. It's your one-stop caravan destination.
Macquarie National News at 5, morning showers tomorrow. Good afternoon, I'm Jessica Campanaro. 2 Sydney men charged over the murder of a woman whose body wasn't discovered until 5 years after her death have been found not guilty of murder. Court reporter Gil Taylor explains one of the accused has been convicted on an alternative charge.
The trial heard Melanie Menhennett let out blood-curdling screams in 2004 in a Fairlight Street, which was still etched in the minds of neighbours 5 years later when her body was found in scrubland at North Head. Fellow drug addicts Michael Widmer and Cameron Scott were both charged with her murder, the cause of death not determined. The jury was told Scott and Widmer were the last 2 to see the victim alive. They had all injected ice the day Menhennett vanished. The trio got into an argument in the street where the victim screamed, "Help me, God, help me." Widmer has been acquitted, but Scott, while found not guilty of murder, has been convicted of manslaughter. Gil Taylor, Macquarie National News.
Police insist they're taking alcohol bans very seriously this New Year's Eve, with a number of councils declaring booze-free zones. Revellers heading to the Balmain Peninsula, North Sydney, Waverley and Mossman are being warned to leave the bubbly at home. Police Commissioner Andrew Scipione says officers will tip out alcohol and even arrest people if they become rowdy.
They're very experienced in this now. There's a lot of provisions that allow police to tip. There are some, depending on the behaviour. If people are committing crimes, they will arrest them. And the warning we put out there up until this year, and particularly we will go back again with this warning, is if you play up, you can expect to be locked up.
One of the Labor MPs demoted in the Prime Minister's cabinet reshuffle has delivered a stinging parting shot at Julia Gillard. Kim Carr's been demoted from cabinet to the Outer Ministry and says yesterday's reshuffle is not a reflection of his efforts. In a statement, the former Innovation Minister says the portfolio change was not of his choosing. A court said the man accused of fleecing millions of dollars from Queensland Health is devastated and not coping well with being charged. Joel Barlow has faced court charged with defrauding Queensland Health of $11 million. He's been remanded in custody and will reappear next month. A New South Wales man accused of slamming a 3-year-old boy against a wall has been granted bail. The mother of the boy noticed bruising on the child's face and neck after he was dropped off by 30-year-old RF last week. The boy needed to be treated at Grafton Hospital. Briefly in other news, the Minister in charge of Australia's broadcasting standards has sworn on national television. Communications Minister Stephen Conroy used the F word while addressing the National Press Club. A Navy officer has been found guilty of the sexual assaults of a junior female officer after repeatedly spanking her. An 11-year-old girl has managed to break free from a man trying to sexually assault her at Nowra at the weekend. And a warning from the Ambulance Service of New South Wales about people claiming donations on behalf of the service. On the markets, the All Ords has closed down 60 points at 42.52. One Australian dollar buys 100.84 US cents. And now with sport, Billy McGee.
Jess, the pressure continues to mount on Mike Hussey and Ricky Ponting after the loss to New Zealand in Hobart. Simon O'Donnell has told Macquarie's Warren Moore it's time for both batsmen to step aside.
We need to build for the future. Unfortunately, Father Time has caught up with both Hussey and Ponting, and they are no longer in the frame for what the future must produce.
Cricket Australia will allow Test hopeful Ed Cowan to play in this weekend's Big Bash match instead of featuring in the Chairman's 11 against India. World number 1 Luke Donald will partner Aussies Jeff Ogilvy and Marcus Fraser in Thursday's JBWE Masters at the Victorian Golf Club, while defending champion Stuart Appleby may pull out of the event with a back injury. Wild Oats 11 has confirmed its favouritism for the Sydney to Hobart by winning the Big Boat Challenge on Sydney Harbour. Bernard Tomic is being investigated by police after a string of dangerous driving complaints, and Brendan Favola has failed to land a club at the AFL draft. That's sport. I'm Billy McGee.
This is Macquarie National News. It's 4 at 5:30.
MTR Sport was thanks to Custom Lighting, designers of light, High Street, Armidale.
The best professor, Tim Professor,
Tint Professor and Tosser want to make your Christmas gift buying simple. Whether it's home or office tinting, we come to you. Whether it's your car tinting, we offer free pickup, free delivery and a free courtesy car. Whether it's a tow bar, bull bar, cargo barrier or side steps, we come to you. Whether it's an alarm, cruise control, parking sensors or reverse cameras, we come to you. Tosser.com.au and tintprofessor.com.au or call 1300 668 663.
You'll really clean up with Spitwater, the high-pressure cleaners that are a real tradies mate. Aussie-made, Aussie-proven, built here for nearly 30 years. They're robust and rugged when you need a serious cleaner with real muscle. They're perfect for our tough Aussie conditions. Now you can pressure clean to the max with Spitwater, the fast and efficient way to clean up. You probably know someone that has one. So why don't you have a Spitwater? Call now, 1300 Spitwater or spitwater.com.au. Spitwater. That's what it does.
MTR traffic.
There's been an accident in Dandenong South on the Dandenong bypass at Hammond Road. Look out for crews on site there. They're also clearing up a crash in Doncaster on Doncaster Road at Harcourt Street. That's not far from the Eastern Freeway. The Eastern itself pretty slow outbound between Burke and Bulleen Road. Have got delays on the Ring Road now. Altona bound on approach to a breakdown that's stuck near Pascoval Road. It's in the right-hand lane. If you're going back the other way towards Greensborough, you'll find it slow from Airport Drive to Pascoval Road, then again from Edgars Road to High Street. That's the latest traffic on MTR 1377.
Tell other sat-navs to get lost. With 3 years maps and free live traffic updates, Navman My Series has no ongoing costs. Navman, looking out for you.
MTR weather, thanks to OneCover. Compare rates to your travel agent. Call OneCover.
Showers tonight, partly cloudy for tomorrow, 12 to 21 degrees. Southerly winds averaging up to 30 kilometres an hour. Looking further ahead, mostly sunny on Thursday, possible isolated showers on Friday, partly cloudy with isolated showers late on Saturday, scattered showers and possible storms for Sunday, and more showers and the chance of storms on Monday. That's the latest. Macquarie National News.
You're listening to Drive with Lawrence Mooney.